Hi guys, welcome back to the shop here. Yesterday I got pretty busy. I got the oil pump and the oil pan back on, the timing cover, and I'll give you a sneak peek at the dress up kit I put on here. So we got our heads back this morning, and we'll get one in here and get her set up on this right bank and get her bolted on. Well guys, here's the heads. You had to do a lot of repair work on the valve seats. They were not correct. And also on the exhaust sleeve, he had to grind this down because it was bad right here. So I think I got it the right side. Got all the bolt holes on the front there, so I'm going to stick this head on and get some bolts put in her. Alrighty. He also upgraded the valve stems seals to the newer version. He said it only had the O-rings on here, and the O-rings were alright for a while, but then they go leaking. So yeah, so we got this. So that's good. And we got a new head bolt set. So all the head bolts have got the sealant on them already. So that makes it a lot easier. Only thing I didn't do really was chase these. I should have chased the holes out, and I didn't do it. Hopefully it won't be no issues torquing. So I'll get all these bolts in, and we'll get her start torquing. So on these, we're going in a clockwise spiral pattern. We'll go here, 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 and so on. And these are going to torque down to 65 foot-pounds. So right now I'm just going to get them snugged. I really need my other ratchet. This one's got a short handle on it. Let me go find that other ratchet. Alright, so we got here, here. Alright, so I'm going to just snug all these up, and when I get ready to torque them down, we'll bring you back and let you see that. Alright guys, first I'm going to torque them all down to 30, and I'm going to torque them all down to 65. So here it's 30. The 65 just don't, to me it just don't seem like it be quite enough to, I was thinking on these heads would be about 100. Maybe it's just diesel heads that's 100. Okay. So now we're going to change it up to 65. It's 40, 50, 60, 65. kind of where I was at. I don't reckon you really have to replace these head bolts on these engines because they're not torque yield bolts. Now if you had to get this thing back where it needs to be. If you had bolts where you torque them and then you tighten them another 90 degrees, those you really need to replace because you're really stressing those bolts when you're going torquing them that tight. And on these, just torque them, they're good to go. I don't really like this white finish they put on these on the side here. Let's see if you can see. I'm gonna have to go back and paint these black. I don't like the way they look. But one head down and one to go. And I'll get that on and we'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, got both heads on here. Now we're ready to drop our lifters in. And when you get a new cam kit, it comes with a cam lifter set. So I don't have to worry about those old ones. And it don't really matter which position you put these in. They all got to break in anyway. You just want to make sure you got a little oil on them. They come oiled a little bit, but I'm going to throw a little more oil on there. I'm going to go ahead and pump these lifters up a little bit. Shoot some oil on them. And drop them down in the hole. I'm probably going to have to get some more oil in my little gun here. So all I'm doing is I'm basically just putting this in here. And I'm pumping that lifter up. And then I'm just, throwing a little oil to it just to help it glide down in the hole. And the reason I'm pumping that lifter up is makes it a little easier to go ahead and set your valve lash when you get ready. You ain't gotta run your prime your oil pump up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these put in and I'll bring you back. Alright guys, as you can see I've got most of my push rods in here. What I've been doing is I've just been wiping them down good and blowing through them with a air compressor, compressed air rather. Just clean all that old oil out. You also want to inspect the balls of these things and make sure there's no pitting and that they're all in good shape. These are not bad, they're not that dirty except for where they've been exposed above the head right here. So we're good on that. And one of them looked alright. And now we're getting down to the rocker arms. And I didn't clean any of those. Fine. And these really need to be degreased. So I've got them bagged up here. So I'm gonna go in here and give them a good cleaning and blow them off good. And we'll come back and we'll start putting them on.